video, and before I get started with these reviews here, I want to say thanks for stopping by. And if this is your first time here, if you haven't done so already, make sure you do the right thing and hit the subscribe button below. And if you enjoyed the video, then give your girl a thumbs up. Alright, so let's get it. I have here these boxes. These are black boxes. It says Undefeated on the side. It has a glossy finish to it. And then on the top lid, it says Nike with a swoosh. So let's take a look inside. This is the Undefeated Nike Air Max 97 collaboration in the Militia Green colorway. And these are super dope. They are almost identical to the pairs that dropped at ComplexCon in 2017, I believe. And so it's super wild that they pretty much re-released the shoe, or the colorway, right? Because they were super exclusive at ComplexCon. And so I don't even know if they dropped in my size then, but they sure did this time. So it's super exciting. I'm a huge fan of this colorway. And so these dropped at the end of December along with another pair exclusively on Undefeated. So I have the other colorway in this stack here, so we'll get to it in a little bit. But these are super dope. I'm a huge fan. And so I think a week after these dropped, there was a third colorway that dropped, and that was on sneakers. It was a UCLA colorway, which is super dope because I'm a Bruin. And so I'm a huge fan of this. I got these in December, but I don't think they delivered until like the end of January or something crazy. So let's go to some details. Throughout the layered uppers of the shoe, you see that Militia Green color as well as some black and hits of orange. For the first two layers of the shoe is made out of leather, and then on the second wave there's a black border that wraps around and it says Undefeated in white. And then right above the leather there's some mesh and two waves of the 3M reflector. For the lateral and the medial side of the shoe, mid-foot, there's some plastic netting going on. So it kind of feels like the monofilament material on the Yeezy Boost 350 V2. So if there's that lateral stripe, a very similar material here. And then there's a Nike swoosh that's stitched on in black on both sides. For the tongue of the shoe is made out of mesh, and there's a black 3M loop that holds down the rope laces. For the top of the tongue, a suede oval patch is stitched on, and the Nike swoosh is stitched on in orange. And then for some co-branding, there's this pull tab here on the tongue, and it's in that same orange color as the swoosh, and it has the Undefeated 5 Strikes logo. For the inside of the shoe, there's a black sock liner, and then for the insole, it's in Militia Green, and there's also some co-branding going on there as well. So the 5 Strikes logo is in black, but what's super dope is that there's the orange Nike swoosh that runs through it, and I thought that was really cool. I think that's probably one of my favorite features on the shoe. It sucks that it's on the inside. I think it would have been cool if they had incorporated it somehow on the pull tab or even the tongue tab here. For the full midsole of the shoe, it's in white, and then on the medial side, there's a Nike swoosh that's debossed. On the back of the shoe, there's a black pull tab, and the Air Max text as well as the two pinstripes are in that Militia Green color. What's super dope about the Air Max 97s is that there's a full-length air bubble unit, and so these chambers are in that Militia Green color. For the outsole of the shoe, there's a waffle silhouette, and there's some hits of orange, so for this toe area, the heel, as well as this Nike swoosh. So we just went over some of the details on the Militia Green colorway in my size. So let's take a look at the other colorway that dropped on the same day. This is the other colorway that dropped between Undefeated and Nike in December for the Air Max 97s. So this is the Black Volt colorway, and it's a little bit bigger than this GS size here. So what I'm gonna do is actually compare it to something of the same size. So this one here. So this is the same Militia Green color as the GS size. What I noticed real quick is that there are no significant changes between the GS size and the men's size, which is super dope because I think I paid the same price as the men's size. I think the major difference between the two is the Undefeated text. On the men's size, it's a little bit larger compared to the GS size. But the pull tabs on both the heel and the tongue, as well as the imprint for the co-branding for the insole, is the exact same size. So super juiced about that because a lot of the times GSIs lack a lot of the features that the men's sizes do. So I'm glad that Undefeated treated, you know, all the size tiers the same. So let's take a look at the black Volt pair. So let's go to some details on this one. For the layered upper of this shoe is predominantly black, and there's hits of that Volt color for the Undefeated text, the pull tab, as well as the embroidered swoosh. And there's a splash of that Militia Green color for the second wave, as well as the oval patch for the tongue tab. For the 3M loop on the tongue, it's in black, so similar to the Militia Greens. However, on here, it gives it a contrast. For the embroidered swoosh on both the lateral and the medial side, it's in white. And I wonder why they didn't make it black or this Volt color here. I don't think I am a fan of the white swoosh, but that's just me. For the inside of the shoe, the sock liner and the insole are in black, and the 5 Strikes logo is in Militia Green, and the Nike swoosh is in that Volt color. For this white foam midsole here is the same as the Militia Green pair, and then for the air bubble unit, the chambers are in white. But what's really cool is that for the chamber on the heel, it's in that Volt green color. For this pull tab here, it's in black. The Air Max text as well as the pinstripes are in Volt. For the outsole of this pair, there's a lot more color going on compared to the Militia Green pair. So the Volt color can be seen pretty much throughout the shoe here. So that pretty much wraps up the differences between the black Volt pair and the green Militia pair. So let me know in the comments what you think about the shoes. Did you pick up either of them in December? Or did you cop during ComplexCon? Because that would have been super dope. It's so wild because they pretty much re-released the ones from ComplexCon, right? But the sizes are sitting, I think the aftermarket right now is under retail for a lot of the sizes. So you didn't cop them then and you really want them, now is the time to do so. So if you ever get your hands on these or you're feeding them, make sure you go to the size, and thanks for tuning in.